Chinese Taipei. And now, here comes Jiang Wujing from Korea Republic.
Player and one of the very best left-handed players in the world against Jiang Wujing, who is a right-handed shake-handed attack. One of the quickest players out there, maybe even the quickest, Jiang Wujing, when it comes to how quickly he turns that corner, pivots to play his forehand.
Yeah, really impressive, Fraser. Great start.
Beautiful service game. That pendulum that he plays, he can do the bottle challenge with no indication. That long, fast side spinning, back spinning one down the line.
Oh, it's just superb, isn't it?
So smooth, so seamless. That backhand, I mean, not just with the Chiquita flick, but over the table as well. It is frighteningly good. Jiang Wujing has to look to try and get him into the middle. Test the in and out footwork. Stretching where he can. Jiang Wujing has crafty elements to his game as well.
Oh, well, that was certainly crafty.
Yeah, like many of the top Korean players. Very forehand orientated. We saw An Jae-hyun yesterday against Darko Jorgic just chasing the forehands, trying to poach everything with that side. And doing so very, very effectively. Both these players the arrowhead of their respective teams.
Oh, just incredible speed there.
Beautiful redirection from Lim Win Ryu with that backhand just subtly coming across the side of the ball to play the parallel. And then the cherry on top with the forehand. He's really been looking to improve his physicality, Lim Win Ryu. The strength in his base, in his core, in his back. Look at that. He just glides it down the line, glances it. That's a finish of some style. Got him into the crossover. Jiang Wujing did well, but painting the table, Lim Win Ryu.
5-3. Just offers up the hand by way of apology with that ball just bobbling over the net. That was a lucky bounce, certainly. The speed is just so impressive, Fraser.
And such intent behind the serve. He knows Lim Win Ryu, there's only a few ways the rally could potentially pan out while doing this serve.
Oh, what a rally. 4-6.
From back there, Jiang Wujing intelligently didn't look to try and hit the ball too hard. Yes, Lim Win Ryu had gained that advantageous position at the table, but by playing with power and driving it, it'd be too easy for Lim Win Ryu to block to the other side. You can see when he's actually a bit nearer to the table, Jiang Wujing will really try and belt the ball. There, couldn't contact it, just missed timing. It was good dig in that push of Lim Win Ryu, so the ball just sort of stopped in front of the Korean.
That really was such impressive stuff. A real show of strength and power from Lin from back far behind the table. Great balance as well.
Well, that stability from the world number 13, something to behold. Great momentum for him. It's a nice shallow flick there from Jang Woo-jin. Lin was waiting for something that never came. He'd planted his feet. So the shallowness of that, as well as the fact that he came right around the side of the ball with the backhand flick, meant that Lin Wenru couldn't come in enough to make that forehand.
8-5.
So many amazing things to talk about. If a player misses at this level, it's for a good reason. It's credit to the opponent.
A stomp of the feet from Yang Woo-jin, frustrated. He knows he should have done better with that one. And Lin is closing in on wrapping up this first game.
Fighting well here, Jang Woo-jin.
9-7.
Honourable display from him.
Three game points for Lin, who is on the serve. Oh, he only needed the one. How about that? 11 points to 7. An impressive opening game for Lin Wenru. Yang not outclassed by any means, but wow.
Second game, Jiang to serve, Lawal.
Can Lin Wenru continue the momentum from the opening game? Will Yang have any answers? Well, a superbly entertaining rally to start us off, Fraser, in this second one.
Fast and furious here. A need for speed. Look at this block here from Lin Wenru. Even though Jang Woo-jin had done everything right,
No flash, please.
Lin, with a reactive shot, not giving him basically any more time to work with. Not even fully behind it when he played that backhand, Lin Wenru. It's not the fact that he's a left-hander that's making it difficult for Jang Woo-jin. A little bit is to do with that. Jang Woo-jin's beaten Wang Choo-chin before, the World Championships last year. So we know he's not usually troubled by left-handers, but it's just the consistency, the stability, the agility of Lin Wenru, and the fact that he always seems to know where the ball's going. He never seems rushed when he plays.
2-1.
Jang Woo-jin just trying something a bit different there. Fraser couldn't quite execute the game plan.
Yeah, that push of Lin Wenru, so much oomph into it. You see there he tried to fool Zhang Wujin by
2-3.
throwing him off with the motion of a flick, but then trying to change to a push. Can Zhang level? He can. Step in that corner is going to be key. Pivoting as much as possible. Make Lin Winru scared to play it into backhand. Serve slower, wider, so Lin Winru can't play too powerfully with the flick. Make it a guessing game between middle and forehand with the serve.
Nicely done.
3-4.
And gets himself ahead for the very first time in this match. Can he push on from here, Fraser? Can he maintain that momentum? Can he keep that lead?
Certainly capable, just dispatches that one beautifully. Quite a divisive backhand, Zhang Wujin. It's not his standout shot. He knows if he plays it powerfully, he might not have as much time to play his forehand. Oh! That might be the shot of the match so far, Rebecca.
And Zhang Wujin seems to think so. As does his coach. That was sublime.
来，黑灯白色的。5-3.
Scuffles it over the table there, Zhang Wujin. This is a really good run of points for him.
Oh, a real injection of pace there.
Yeah, stealthy play. Sneaky play from Lin Winru. And the timeout comes.
Time out. 5-6.
Well, the timeout coming at 5-6 with Lin Winru to get us back underway, Fraser. It'll be fascinating to see the resumption of this one.
Yeah, this is really important that Zhang Wujin here can push on. Seems to have benefited from the break here. Well played point from Lin Winru as well. But this is the thing about Zhang Wujin, he can blur the lines. Not many can be manoeuvred, almost displaced out to the wide backhand and still manage to find a forehand like Zhang Wujin. It's an undying effort.
Another stomp of the feet and frustration for Zhang Wujin, who is sending everything back with interest. Just pushing that one long. Did well to stay in that rally as long as he did with those powerful shots coming from Lin Winru.
Clever play, Lin Winru comes in with the backhand flick from the forehand. Zhang puts it back into forehand, and Lin can't alter his foremotion, can't get the bat high ready to counter that. Getting the shovel, dig him out of trouble.
A superb point there from Lin Wenru. Again, it's that pace and power on the ball. It's just so difficult to return.
And then changes it here.
Please
Some
continue
backspin on it.
playing.
So low, so tight. A bit slower. Oh wow, how has he found the wiggle room there?
Well, this is great work, isn't it, from Lin Wenru, who's come from behind now to take the lead. He's been on the back foot really throughout this game. That timeout from Jang Woo-jin hasn't had the desired effect.
Brilliant. Look at this serve here, giving Lin Wenru a taste of his own medicine with this. The most aggressive combination possible.
For Jang Woo-jin, game point for Lin Wenru, who's had to come from behind in this second game.
Just dangled the carrot in front of his nose there, Lin Wenru. Jang Woo-jin was trying to bide his time. Taunting play, went for broke there. Couldn't make it over the net. Game point.
Well, Lin Wenru wraps up the second game. He has a 2-game lead now. He's 1 game away from a place in the last 16. It'll be fascinating to see the kind of response from Jang Woo-jin. He came...
Third game, Lin to serve, Lawa.
Here we go then, game number 3, a must-win for Jang Woo-jin, who relinquished a lead in the second game. Took the time out, wasn't able to fend off the challenge of Lin Wenru, who now is 2 games to the good. Crucial third game here.
One love. Lin, not vertically.
He's doing well here, Jang Woo-jin, to try and
Not vertically. One
keep
love.
his cool, not show too much negative emotion, because he was ahead basically every step of the way there. Just nicked it off him, Lin Wenru, right at the end.
Love 2.
And well, maybe that was the straw on the camel's back. Jang Woo-jin getting a little bit restless now.
Love 3.
Yeah, we talked earlier, Fraser, about expressive players. He's certainly letting his emotions show, isn't he? He needs to keep a bit of a lid on that and not let that out.
Yeah, it's so difficult. And the match just becomes unimaginably more difficult. The difference that would have made going 1-1, having a bit of momentum coming into the third. But now, desperate times, perhaps it will need desperate
No
measures from
flash,
Jang Woo-jin.
The players just pointing out camera flashes in the crowd. Everyone's keen to get a glimpse of these players, keen to get some photos to perhaps show off to their friends.
It's hard to contain yourself, isn't it? Lin Winru especially here, massive superstar of the sport. Someone who's been challenging Team China stars for the last 5 years. Who knows what his future holds, but you wouldn't want to put a lid on his potential. For me, he had all the fantastic fundamentals required to be, say, a world champion and an Olympic champion in future. We saw that even in Tokyo, but it was about mental strength. It was about, can he get that, develop that killer instinct to finish an opponent off, not go soft at any point. And here you can see that that aspect to his game is really improving.
Yeah, current world number 13, he has been inside the top 10, and certainly the confidence with which he plays certainly looks as though he could be back in that top 10 at some point.
Yeah, I expect to see him back up there, and it's worth mentioning you've got to improve just to maintain your world ranking.
And how about that? 9 unanswered points now for Lin Winru, closing in on wrapping up a straight games win. Jang Woo-jin looks pretty much down and out at this stage.
He had the wind completely knocked out of his sails. Not used to this kind of treatment.
Oh, what a rally!
Like Neo in the Matrix, where the bullets are coming his way and he's just ducking and diving without any kind of effort. They're both in their flow state here in this rally. And Jang, I think, has just taken the pressure off his shoulders now, because he's almost accepted that defeat will come. And Lin Winru showing no sign of tensing up, despite being so close now to the finish line.
Well, 9-1 up, he's now 9-4 up, and that was a surprising mistake.
And that's perhaps why we're seeing the timeout now. He's just trying to nip this in the bud.
Into that lead, and perhaps Lin a little rattled, calling for the timeout. It's going to be a fascinating end to this third game here.
At the same time, that said, wouldn't be surprised to see Jang Woo-jin, or should I say Lin Winru, just wrap this up here and now.
5-9.
Got to remember, Lin Winru got this far ahead by not overcomplicating anything, so no need to try something too fancy.
6-9.
This really is quite incredible. He seems to be falling apart, Fraser. He had a lead of 9 points to 1.
Oh my word. Can you imagine?
Well, the look on his face says it all. Jang Woo-jin must be sensing an opportunity now.
It's just incredible how quickly things can spiral out of control. Oh, got a bit of fortune, Jang Woo-jin. Relief more than anything for Lin Winru.
Three match points then
10-7.
for Lin Winru. And he gets it done the first time of asking. Lin Winru with a comprehensive straight games win over Jang Woo-jin. But he made life so difficult for himself in the third game there. Had a bit of a wobble, but survived the scare, survived his nerves, and he is through to the second round where he will meet Germany's Patrick Franziska, who had a tough opening round match, defeating Alvaro Robles of Spain in 5 games.
Told the whole picture, so don't judge a book by its cover. Jang Woo-jin wasn't far away there from adding a serious twist in this first round tale. But as the fan vote predicted, Lee Min-woo is through to face the man who he faced in the first round.